Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Can you beat Warren Buffett? Stock market booming this morning. Did we prepare you for this? We certainly did, and you can now see the markets rallying. But be careful, this does not mean for a second that this is the true rally. This is a relief rally. The market is now pricing in that we are going to get the worst case scenario is in. We know what Trump's going to do. Remember, the stock market wants certainty. That's all it's looking for, is certainty. And now it seems the market has it. So the question is, can you beat Buffett? Can you beat Warren Buffett? So let me explain that all to you right now. And then we've got a big special coming out after this. We've got our Virgin Galactic pump today because Virgin Galactic earnings tonight. Very, very exciting. That's coming up very, very shortly, right after this. In the meantime, tap the like button and consider subscribing. Let's get straight into story number one. Market pumping, expecting to see Trump take over Carg Island and own all the oil. So the question is, can you beat Warren Buffett? Sounds crazy, doesn't it? The greatest investor of all time, Berkshire Hathaway, a giant, decades of success, legendary returns. But here's the truth. Right now, they're struggling. They are, yes, really struggling. Let me break that down to you and show you. Let me show you Berkshire Hathaway on the screen right now. So if we go to Berkshire Hathaway and you go to the 1 week, the 1 month, down, year to date, 1 year down. Look at that. Does that pattern look familiar? Exactly like my portfolio, right? Down, all the way through, okay? All the way through, mine's exactly the same. If I go to my portfolio and I show you the week and I show you the month and all the rest of it, and people go, oh my God, you're losing all this money. You're not losing money. What you're doing is repositioning, getting more on the way down. But the question is, can you beat Buffett? Well, the answer is you certainly can, and I'm going to show you exactly how. So let's come straight back over to my stocks and shares. There we go. $500,000. Remember, I started with just $5,000. So let's carry on. The market has changed. It's not the same as it used to be. Macro conditions are brutal. War, uncertainty, interest rates elevated, all of this extra uncertainty in the market. Liquid is tight, and even Buffett is feeling the pressure. So let me ask you, what if you could beat Buffett? Not someday, but now. You can. We're doing it live on the show right now. Outperforming Warren Buffett, outperforming Berkshire Hathaway, outperforming the S&P 500. Yes, we can. So the setup, let's get ready for it. I'll show you how to do it. I'm going to show you my trades, my positions. We have been sharing over the last few weeks all the psychology around the show and around investing. Let me show you over here. We've been putting out messages. We've got the Virgin Galactic event tonight. Beat Buffett. There it is. Is the market about to pump and dump? Stay in the market. The psychology. Know your mind. Understand, know your mind. Very important to understand your mind and know exactly what your position is rather than being influenced by online social media influencers, all this kind of stuff. Very, very important to understand the market. Really important rather than focusing on the noise. To stay in the game and you can win. So let me show you exactly now how you can do it. So how retail investors like you and me have an advantage, a real advantage over the big money, over Berkshire Hathaway. Because here's the truth, they are restricted. We are not. The reality is Berkshire manages hundreds of billions. They can't move fast. They can't buy small. They can't pivot quickly. And every move is massive, slow, calculated, but slow. And in today's market, speed matters, flexibility matters, discipline matters, macro pressure. Let's be honest. The whole world right now is very unstable. War is everywhere. Geopolitics rising, energy stocks, energy shocks, inflation, everything is on the move. Rates higher for longer. This environment hurts even the best. even Buffett, because large portfolios struggle to adapt. The shift. But here's the shift. Retail investors have freedom. We can go to cash. We can buy T-bills. We can rotate quickly. We can wait. And waiting is power. So you can win. Look how we're up today. Only a couple of days ago, my all-time position was down. Let me show you my all-time position. If I go back to over here and back to over here, all-time position, you can see we made all this money rallying up, and then we were all out of the money. Yesterday, on Friday night, I was down $2,000. I was actually down. I'm now up $6,500. So a swing of $8,000 in minutes, because repositioning, staying in the game is, in fact, the name of the game. That's what this game is all about. Waiting for the moments, always being in. If you're not in, and when the market rallies and you're chasing it, you lose again. Now, you all said that I'd be there ready next time. You said next time we had COVID, a kind of COVID pump, I'll be ready. Well, you were presented with Liberation Day. Most people didn't do it. They got liquidated. They sold out. They were out of the market. Next time we had a dump was the beginning of the year. Now we've had the war. Were you ready? Most investors will say they're going to be ready, or they'll be in cash on the sidelines and they'll miss it again. So my personal edge, your personal edge, my portfolio has been outperforming over the last few years. Not guessing, not gambling, but discipline, value investing, numbers only, no emotion, no hype. The key message, the takeaway from all of this: you don't need billions. You don't need scale. You need discipline. You need patience. You need a plan. Why? Buffett struggling now. Buffett is struggling now. He's not performing. I'm outperforming Buffett. I'm outperforming the S&P 500. Buffett style is long-term, massive bets, holding forever. But today, the cycle is faster, more volatile, more unpredictable, and size becomes a weakness. The advantage. What advantage do you have? You can move in minutes. You can adapt daily. You can sit in cash and earn yields if you choose to do so, or you can do what I've been doing. You can do tax loss harvesting, tax lot positioning, keep lowering your averages, posting those losses for future gains. We've been showing you now for weeks how to do this. Risk-free. The strategy: focus on value, buy quality at the right price, not hype, not noise. Numbers, always numbers. Discipline. Here's the secret. Most people lose money because they chase. They're chasing today. We see people today chasing the market. We see people getting FOMO today. This could be a fake breakout, a simple pump to dump. We've seen it before. We've seen Trump do it. We've seen everybody pump the market to dump it. If you're already in and you've built those positions, now ride it up. Don't chase the market. They panic, they sell low, they buy high. You do the opposite. The market truth, it's as simple as this. This is what it all comes down to. Markets always recover. History proves it. We've shown you over and over again, by being in the market, it's the most important thing to do. It really is. By remaining in the market, repositioning, your job is not about making profits today. Your job is about remaining and staying in the market. History proves it. Wars, crashes, fear, panic. Every time the market comes back, the opportunity for you. This is not fear. This is opportunity to build real wealth. So my direct message to all of you: you can beat Buffett. I beat Buffett all the time. You can beat Buffett all the time. No matter how much money you have, no matter how little money you have, it's about remaining in the game, staying focused and repositioning. Not because Warren Buffett is bad, but because you are different, smaller, faster, and more flexible. I never changed my predictions. I've been saying forever that this year would get one, if no rate cuts. I've been saying that for a year and a half. I gave my predictions on the market when I would sell the S&P. I gave my thoughts on when Coca-Cola would reach its limits. All of that stuff was shared with you. If I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong. We have no sponsors, no bias. We just tell the truth. We're here just to do the right thing. As you know, I have no corporate sponsorships. The only sponsors are my members here. Stay in the market. Stay disciplined. Focus on value. Protect your capital. Compound over time. So in closing, and I'm now going to send you off to our next event. In a few moments' time, I'm going to be back here live on this channel with our Virgin Galactic special. We can see Virgin Galactic pumping to $100. I'll be back with a deep dive special in just a few moments. If you want all of my trades, I trade 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, provide one-on-one support. It's all for you on my Discord and Electrum. The link is in the chat. I'll onboard you at the end of this. If you'd like to now join me on the extra channel, replaying what you've missed this morning, and I will be back in about half an hour with the Virgin Galactic Deep Dive Special. I can give you the link in the extra channel. There it is. It will take you there automatically. There's the link. Join me on extra for the next few minutes. I will then give you the link for the special when I'm back in about half an hour with Virgin Galactic. So this is how you win. This is how you beat Warren Buffett. You too can beat the market. Thank you for joining me live this morning. It's March the 30th, 21 minutes past 8. The bell is about to go. I'm about to reset and come back with you with a Virgin Galactic special. Earnings tonight. We're going to do a deep dive before the earnings, and get ready. Is tonight the night when Virgin Galactic can squeeze and go all the way to $100? Very, very exciting. All right. Okay. I'm now going to give you all the links you need. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description. If you're watching live, you won't see it. You'll see it in a few minutes when the video processes. Down below in the description, you'll find all the tags, all the information. Over here, you shall see the link to the Virgin Galactic special, where I'll be in a few minutes, and the Virgin Galactic earnings, that's there tonight. It's not there now, it'll be there in a few minutes. Now join me on Extra. I'll be back in about 20 minutes, half an hour, with the Virgin Galactic Deep Dive special. Until now, what a morning it's been. This is just the beginning, but be careful. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.